The coke make the pipers mad. And all eyes on me with y'all some type of mad cause my plush dog, I like the flash. Y'all rocking regular clothes where they slice the tags. And if a nigga come at cash like he's sweet, he get the double pipe to eat. I like the beef. Still like NyQuil, put you right to sleep.
I like the beef.
Don't
quote me.
Boys.
Don't quote me.
I like the
I like the beef is crazy.
Yo.
What's happening?
Yo. Don't quote me. Episode 32, man. I go by the name Drect. Here. It's a special edition pod today. You know what I'm saying? Got my man PC in the building. Got Rain in the building today.
It's the word.
You know what I'm saying? Before we get into
The Winner's Curse is out now. Shameless.
where can they get that at?
Everywhere. On all streaming platforms.
Okay.
Check it out.
And Rain 910.
Rain 910, The
Yes.
Winner's Curse.
Before we get into all these wonderful hip hop topics today, man, I ain't do nothing for Memorial Day, man. But I heard y'all went to a cookout, man. How was that?
It's always a movie when we get together and pop out. You already know, man.
It was cool for the most part.
Yeah, till a cop showed up.
What y'all did, man?
We was chilling. Dude was arguing with us over a grill.
A grill?
It started with a chair. It started over a chair. Because a girl was sitting in the chair. He tried to take the chair when she got up. But she was just getting up to let one of her friends in.
Okay.
And he tried to take the chair. My man told him, yo, chill. His girl was sitting there. And then dude
Was it an aggressive chill?
Yeah, it was chill. It was like, yo, chill. My girl saying. And the dude was like, but the chair is for the public. The chair isn't just for you. The chair is African.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, but the Africans really think that they're superior. Like, they come over to
And
the state.
And these two look tough.
Yeah.
These weren't like no little Africans.
Uh-huh.
They had some size on them, and they looked dangerous. They had something in their eyes.
It was like the Africans that ran down on Jussie Smollett, nigga. Them type of Africans.
Yeah, they look live. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So the whole
Very
time
believable.
So the whole time I'm chilling because this is my cousin. He live.
Right.
Like, I know he live. So I'm like, he can hold it down on his own. I ain't tripping. Some time go by. Now dude when they get on the grill. So he like, yo, let me get on the grill. How much time y'all got on the grill? So my cousin politely tells him, yo, it's another grill right there. A little further down if you want to use that grill if they not done here.
Oh, so it was like a community where there was like multiple grills.
It's
Right.
like 2 grills.
It's like 2
but
grills.
It's bad people out
It's
there.
mad people. So
Got you.
some people waiting for an hour for the grill, 2 hours for the grill.
got you.
So as soon as he get there, he want to get on the grill. You get what I'm saying? So son say, yo, I don't need you telling me what other grill at. So my cousin's still being patient. Like, yo, homie, I'm just trying to inform you that it's another grill right there. So then his man come over there like, yo, what's going on? Now it's 2 of them, right? And his man like, yo, don't tell him. We don't need you to tell him nothing.
All right.
This is my family. So I gets up and I kind of,
He wept.
So you was right there.
Yeah.
You was watching the whole time.
Right
laughing.
next to him, just like
we
this.
sitting like this.
Yeah.
So I just asked him if he want to fight. I'm like, it's too much talking. Let's skip the talking. You want to fight or something? Dude look at me and say, I don't fight. How you supposed to take that?
Like a threat. Now, how was you feeling at this time, P?
Bro, this is regular for me.
It's regular. But we was all chilling. Like, even me asking him that, it was like, it's a fight.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't nothing crazy. You want to fight? He said, I don't fight. So I'm like, what do you do? Because I don't know how to take that. So this man like, yo, his man say, give me the keys.
Cause I ain't gonna front. His relative was like, bro, I'll make this y'all last cookout. Like, he wilded out there, bro. Like, all right, word, give me the keys.
Right.
So now it's like, okay.
So he said it like he was with it.
Yeah, it sound like, give me the keys. But I'm like, protect it.
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much on camera.
Yeah.
But I'm protected, and we can skip that part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But son go off. So just to make a long story short, I'm chilling, but I'm on point because he's gone, but his man's still here.
And they on the phone.
And they on the phone, so I'm still talking to his man crazy. Like, what you on the phone for? Because if anybody come through this, if I see your man come through this door, I'm going to clap you first. You ain't going to make the movie before I do. I promise you. But they come through the door with like 4 police officers.
4, to be exact.
So he said like it's whatever. I'm with whatever. I'll be back. Give me the keys. And came back with the police.
How fast he came back with it?
Record timing, bro.
What did the police say?
Police, he said, no, he came. He said he gonna shoot me. Him and him. Him and him.
I've never had nobody point me out like in front of me.
Bro, he was
And I've had
ready.
niggas tell on me, but in front of me where I can see you, like, yo, nigga said him right there, so he gonna shoot me and him.
I told him, bro, chill. Don't even get. He was about to tuck to him. I'm like, nah, relax. We good.
So I was just chilling.
We good. Sit right there.
But the police didn't say nothing.
Police didn't even speak.
They
to
didn't even
us.
speak to me or him. My
'Cause
cousin
we so
live. My
chilling.
cousin live.
Yeah, he's still wailing. Like, we chilling. We just like, nah.
Cousin wildin'. He filming them. I got,
Like
the,
you
I, got
rat.
the, I got the footage.
You like
I'ma
you
give it to
red
you
ass nigga.
if you want to put it here.
Called the police right here. This rat. Yeah, look, police here for no reason. No reason. Rat.
Why are you recording?
Look, you going on the gram, you rat. Look at this other rat ass man right here. Y'all going on the gram, calling police because of a grill. Y'all talking all that tough rat.
Hey, come on, chill
Nah, I ain't saying nothing.
All
was
black.
chilling.
There was no white
They
cop
was chilling.
inside.
The cops was chilling. They were just like, yo, can y'all coexist together? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah.
Well, salute for y'all for not escalating the problem.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't. It wasn't that deep, really. You know what I'm saying?
wasn't.
It was just like,
It's never that deep, right?
nah. I mean,
Start over a chair and
people
escalate
get shot
to a
every
grill.
day, B.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Either it's gonna happen or it's not.
Speaking of niggas wildin', man, y'all gonna watch this Bad Boys 4 when it drop?
Yes,
I'm
I
watching
am.
every Bad Boys.
I'm
that
watching
come
it.
out. No matter how many. If people still watching the John Wicks, why you can't watch the Bad Boy?
And John Wick is fire.
And Bad Boys.
John Wick
Bad
got the
Boys
crazy
fire.
choreography. Bad Boys niggas is out of shape now.
Nah, but listen,
They
shout-
still clapping shit.
shouts to my brother. I grew up with. His name is Dennis,
Mhm.
and he's in Bad Boys. He plays Reggie, the character Reggie. So he's in this joint.
Oh, shit, yeah.
This is my
What?
nigga. Yeah, I grew up with him.
I never knew that.
Yeah, he done came out with us and all that.
Oh, that's
He
him.
probably was. I don't know where you was at, but he came out with me. And
Hold on, which
Wes.
one is Reggie?
The nigga with the braids.
No, that's the boyfriend.
Yeah, the
There's-
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Nigga, you look 30.
The
Yeah.
famous scene.
Yeah.
Word.
That's
So
hilarious.
He has like a more prominent scene.
Yeah.
Like prominent role in this movie. Like,
In
as
the
a-
new one, part
Yeah,
4.
Part 4 has a big role. I was kicking it with him. We was all at Noble. He was at the Noble Hotel shooting this. So we was all kicking it while he was shooting the movie out here. That's really my
super
man.
dope.
So I
that's
gotta
ill.
support
Where
it.
you
Yeah,
from?
Like that.
He from the Bronx.
Oh,
74th
word.
Street. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think any Bad Boys movie can be better than Bad Boys 2, yo. Bad Boys 2
Man,
was
Bad Boys
crazy.
1 was crazy.
One thing I never do is watch a movie, a sequel, or anyone after in comparison to ones that came before. I just
That's
take
usually what people do. You
I
just,
take it for what it
Yeah,
is.
you got-
You don't want to be
What
let
it is.
down. That's why.
Because if that was the case, nobody would like come. A lot of people didn't like coming to America too.
Man,
Because
I didn't like that shit.
because they were
Yeah.
comparing it to the first
Yeah,
one.
that was a tough.
What else you gonna compare it to?
You just
Just
take
watch
it
the
for
movie.
face value. Yeah,
I get it, but I'm not gonna lie.
But I like part 3. Bad Boys 3 was fire.
I
Yo.
love part 3.
Yeah, that
it
was-
was fire.
I'm not gonna lie. I do not drive fast on the highway to this day because of that scene when they was letting all the cars off the 18 wheeler
Yeah. Oh,
on
yeah.
the highway.
Oh yeah,
Nah, so
that's part 2.
Oh, that was 2.
Yeah, it was that 2 or 1?
I don't know.
No, that was. I guess it was 2. It wasn't 1.
It had to be 2.
Oh, okay. I thought that was 3 for a
Yeah.
minute. I seen 3. I vaguely remember it.
3 was with the son when he found out the light skin.
When they was in the pool in the backyard.
Y'all like that story?
Yeah. I just like the action more than anything, and it was kind of fun.
Yeah, it's
Storyline
fire.
could have been
Yeah.
better.
I just love them two together.
I just like them niggas together. Yeah.
So if this movie is hot, niggas gonna forget Will slap Chris?
I forgot that shit
No,
happened.
we don't care that Will.
Yeah,
Smith. We don't
already,
get no
right?
gripe.
What
If
we just said,
anything,
man,
he
shit
get
happened,
good.
man. He got
Right.
slapped.
Yeah, that's
Let's
right.
not, the slap is always on the menu.
I think they're gonna put a subliminal in the movie about the slap.
That'd be funny.
Like Will gonna have a line like it's not like I'll be randomly slapping people. He gonna say something like that. I
That'd
guarantee
be
you.
fire.
And everybody gonna laugh. Yeah, I might have to see that in the theater.
Yeah, you gotta see that in
You
there.
know what I'm
Got
saying?
to.
Yo,
Are there any movies that you should have seen according to the black culture or whatever that you haven't?
let me think. What movie did I could say there's movies I saw a while late. Like I saw Belly later than I should have. You know what I'm saying?
Like how much later? In your adult years?
I'll put it like this. Like you know how a movie come on all the time and you see parts of it?
Yeah.
So I seen Belly like that. Like I knew who Ox was and all this other
I got
shit.
a question. Is it a movie that you seen that you didn't like that the black culture would be disappointed in?
That's a good question.
I got one.
I have a lot of black movies that I should have seen according to the black culture that I haven't. Like The Temptations, Five Heartbeats, Color Purple.
I've seen The Color Purple.
No,
Damn,
is
I
there?
don't think I've seen The Temptations.
There's
That's why
mad movies like I have not seen, bro.
There's some white movies I ain't seen that I never. Yo, every time I try to watch Anchorman, I fall asleep, yo.
Yeah, I can't watch it.
I ain't
I've
never made
seen
it to
and I
Anchorman.
didn't watch it. If that makes sense.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
hate. I ain't about to go in on
but-
that type of.
No, we
humor.
ain't gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this.
Pharaoh bashing.
I got
I
two.
don't dislike Will.
I got two unpopular black opinions, right?
Okay.
That I say. And black people fire me up for this all the time. One is I think Paid in Full is a way better movie than Belly.
I think Belly's classic.
I
like
think,
Paid in
I
Full.
think the acting in Paid
Paid
in Full
in
is way
Full
better.
really
way
might
better than
be
Belly.
one of the
Well,
ones.
Paid in Full one of them ones. I can't even
Yeah.
compare them.
But I think the
love-
acting- I think
the
the acting-
cinematography in Belly was crazy.
The cinematography was fire and it was
you know,
mad
like,
creative.
See, it's for like you could pause it and whatever scene you pause could be a poster in your living room.
I agree.
She was crazy.
You know what could have been one of the ones if it had a better production team?
What?
State Property.
Yo, that shit was mad funny. That and Killer. If Killer Season
But
had a real
it's
production,
so
I've
low
never seen
budget.
Killer Season.
it's funny
That's
as shit,
bad.
yo.
Never seen Killer
It's not bad. It's like an underground joint. You know what I'm
Season. Never
saying?
seen it.
Yeah,
But it's mad
it's
funny,
not
though.
really nothing
Unpopular
that you
opinion.
have to see.
Unpopular opinion. I wasn't a fan of Juice. Juice was alright.
I said that too. My man smoked me for
Yeah,
that.
Juice was alright.
How old was you when Juice dropped?
I mean, I was old enough. I was old enough to understand it. I liked it because it was like hip hop.
Only,
Right,
but
yeah.
and then if I double back and watch Juice as of today, like that could have been shot in one day. Like no fact.
Yeah. New York movies struggle.
Yo, that's mad
I
funny.
think New York don't have as many classic movies as like the West Coast.
Yo, I'm crying, son.
You could have really shot Juice in one day.
Yeah. We went to the
the
arcade.
technology
Chase
now.
brought him in. So like, it's wild easy to shoot.
But I guess for a low budget movie, it was dope.
Yeah, it's dope.
But
Pac
niggas,
really killed it.
I
Yeah,
was about to
Pac
say,
played
niggas
the
like
role
Tupac
beautifully.
has such legendary roles that I feel like most. You know what? Speaking of that, that's my movie, Poetic Justice. I never sat down and watched Poetic Justice from beginning to end. I watched it for like 25 minutes and then had to do something. But I never, as an adult, I never rewatched it.
It's kind of corny,
It is.
but it's dope.
But niggas love Tupac.
Yeah, he just love
And
and
Janet
Janet
Jackson.
Jackson. Like
Yeah.
just to see them on
To
screen.
say
is
anything
fire.
with Pac in it is not that. Niggas is gonna crucify you.
Yeah,
For it.
I'm gonna tell you my favorite role Pac ever played was on Gridlocked when he played the Fiend. He killed. It.
I
Word.
feel like I seen that a long time ago.
That's fire.
I can't remember.
And that's
Not-
and people don't really talk about that enough.
I'm not gonna lie. The shit with Jet Li and X is nasty.
Nah, it-
It drag.
Drags. Yeah, that's
Hold on. You talking about
Yo,
you talking about the joint that
I'm
Aaliyah
talking
Aaliyah
about
had the
Exit
song too?
Wound. Ain't that what is
Exit
that?
Wound. And Romeo Must Die.
Me almost die is what I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
word. That joint with Jet Li.
But with the karate, I mean, Jet Li and Jackie Chan
Yo,
always
my
got ill
son
karate.
X
bro.
had the craziest fighting skill. Yeah.
Yo, this ain't a movie, but my other unpopular opinion is I always say I think Fresh Prince is better than Martin. And niggas be mad.
I'm never giving you that, boy.
I
I'm
love
never
Fresh
giving you
Prince.
that.
Nah, you know why? Because I say
Martin was so.
Martin is straight comedy. I like the fact that Fresh Prince was like, it
Okay,
reminded
it's
me
like an
of like my
emotional
life,
roller
what my
coaster.
It
life
was
could be
emotional
like
roller
if
coaster.
I work hard and
You could laugh,
Yeah,
cry,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like every. I got okay. You got a
feel you.
point.
Martin
in
ain't
that.
got no powerful scenes like man, my dad left me.
But that's one scene, my nigga.
That's like one of the greatest
what about-
scenes ever, yo.
What about Brother Sunflower?
He came back.
Yo,
He
you
left
violent.
Gina.
That was
And then-
sad, my nigga.
Yo, you
That's
remember on Martin where Gina, she like went on a work trip or something, and Martin thought she was cheating.
And he was
Yeah.
all niggas under the
He
bed.
came
in the
up under the
closet.
bed. That's like that's the funniest scene ever to me, yo. But
That was fire.
yo, man. So we've been talking about Drake and Kendrick a lot lately, right? And I finally was
viral.
like, finally we don't got to talk about them. But yo, man, Vori dropped the reference track.
Did
That's how you say his
Vori-
name, Vori?
Sick of these niggas.
Did Vori drop it
Rid of these
himself?
niggas.
No, I don't know, but somebody dropped
leaked.
the reference track for Mob Ties, which I think a lot of people think is the best song on Scorpion.
That's my shit. That was my
I
shit.
don't know the track list for Scorpion for me to even say.
Well, I mean,
Get rid of these niggas.
That shit hard.
but the funny thing though is that somebody dropped the reference track for Party Next Door for the Ratchet Happy Birthday song, which is off the same album.
Yeah.
So at this
And
point,
then a couple weeks ago, the Yachty reference dropped for the new album.
so at this point, right? Because both of y'all are artists, both of y'all be in the studio, and I'm sure y'all have worked. Well, I know y'all have worked with bigger artists and stuff like that. What is ghostwriting? And at this point, do we have? Funk Flex would say Drake has a questionable pen. Do we have to treat it like that at this point?
Yeah, of course.
Ghostwriting.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing, though. Like, go ahead. You want to go first?
Ghostwriting to me is like I cash you out and I take full credit of the record. The reference track should never even come out.
Nobody
I cash
knows
you
I did
out.
this.
I'm not giving you no writer's credit. I'm not putting you at the end of the record on
Credits.
on Spotify or nothing where you can scroll all the way down and see your name. No, I'm not doing that. I cashed you out. You were literally a ghost. Now, songwriting is different. I'm gonna credit you. Everybody's gonna
percentage.
know. We're gonna work out the splits. That's totally different.
Right.
So, I don't know exactly what you're trying to
But in
ask.
theory, if you're saying like,
Well, I'm saying like, so do we have to take it as like Drake don't write his own shit? He has an army of ghostwriters, so we have to when we have these as a pop artist, whatever, who cares? You know what I'm saying? But as like a rapper, when we ranking people and we have these discussions, does he just travel all the way to the middle of the list now because
yeah,
his
in
pen is
my
questionable?
opinion, see, listen, I got to trick it. I think that the fan and the consumer are way too wrapped up into the politics of the music.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we want to do everything outside of just listening to the music and enjoying the music?
Mm-hmm. Why
Right?
does it care?
Why do you care? Like, who made the beat? Who wrote the record? How much did it sell? Like, I hate those conversations. Oh, so-and-so's #1 on Spotify, though, and this person sold this much. Like, yo, your job as a fan is to enjoy the music. Find a
Right.
place for it in your life and enjoy it. You know, now, if you want to get into the politics, like, I look at Drake like Sade. Like, Helen is the main singer in the group Sade.
I'm glad you said that because
Now-
people don't know that Sade is the name.
Yeah,
of
he
Right.
schooled me on
Helen
that
is the
too.
main singer in the group Sade. When we see Helen, some might even refer to her as Sade.
Uh-huh.
I believe that Aubrey is the lead singer in the group called Drake.
OBO.
He's stupid. Yo, that's really a great take.
I'm just saying
That is-
Drake
that
is
is-
a machine. And we should enjoy the music. It's a reason that shit works every time. Because it's not coming from just one loner in the bedroom just trying to write their fucking heart away. What? How do you expect somebody to be like living their best life, partying, hanging out, messing with all the women everywhere in the world, gambling and writing a million songs for you? You like people are so wrapped up in the lifestyle. Y'all want to see the lifestyle. Y'all want to see the energy. And then you want the greatest music. Then you want the person to put on a perfect tour. Well, motherfucker, a nigga needs some help.
So
So I'm not against ghostwriting.
because
Neither
because
am
we've
I.
been behind the scenes, we know that there's rappers out there that have ghostwriters, and if people heard that they had ghostwriters, it would break their heart.
I
right?
do think
Man,
there's
get your heart out of it, man. It's music, man. Enjoy the music, man.
I do think there's times where the rapper has to write his own. Like if you going on flex, you gotta write that. If I'm doing a feature, come on, bro, give me a feature from you.
Right.
But if we collectively putting out an album, and the album is like a huge statement and a great lifetime representation of my career, I don't necessarily
I don't
think
wanna
that
make mistakes.
I don't want to make no mistakes. So if I could have 15 niggas in here shooting me ideas, I will take that.
Right.
So opposed to me trying to do that all on my own.
Like Drake, let's give Drake some grace and understand that he's been in the game for a very long time. And it's like, yo, he's not freestyling on the corner no more. Son, he's Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm saying?
real.
Like, imagine
For real.
Thriller without the writers.
For real.
Like, you don't bash. Listen to the music.
Mike's
man.
still Mike.
He's still Mike.
So
And one more thing.
Yeah.
A lot of times, a song ain't a hit record until it gets to the right person.
Right.
A lot of people, you can't give a Drake record to anybody and it's a hit. Drake has to say it.
Right. And it's a
So-
machine, too. It's like universal. It's like,
Yeah.
it's marketing that makes it work also.
I'm gonna counter your point real quick, right? Just from my perspective,
Right.
I'd like to think of myself as a hip hop purist,
Right.
But not to the point where I'm ready to crash out over underground arguments and all that stuff, right? So I was aware of Drake. I listened to Drake, but I didn't have any of his albums. You know what I'm saying? Then when If You're Reading It, This Is Too Late dropped, I was like, let me just try to listen to him on the day he dropped. Like let me.
And you fell in love with that shit.
And I was like, yo, this is incredible. Especially Energy was what? And then the Quentin joint came out, and I'm like, yo, why when I finally he finally put out
listened to this
people
nigga.
were begging him to rap. He finally rapped for a whole album, and then this happens. So here's my standpoint on it, right? Some artists, they just sit back, they cool, they chill. They don't try to claim nothing. They don't try to do too much. It's just, yeah, they make my music. So people don't take them a certain way. I think with Drake, he gives me the vibe that he wants to be known as the best rapper. He wants to be looked at as that. So I think that's why subconsciously people go to judge him like that. Because I feel like we said this earlier, like, yo, I feel like a lot of us look at Jay-Z as like, that's the top rapper, right? I feel like he wants that spot.
All right, where's my camera? Which one is it?
Straight.
This one?
Yep.
In the middle or
Yeah,
the first?
right there.
Yo, I have some bad news for you guys. The toughest guy that you like for being tough, he began his chain snatched and beat up. The guys that rap about drugs never sold drugs in their life. Your best hip hop purist lyricist, has ghostwriters. It's all entertainment. Enjoy it. Are you entertained or not?
That's facts. But there's certain people you can't like. Certain people I know, I'm like, he probably has a ghostwriter, but I'm ignore it. But if you tell me Jadakiss and Styles P got ghostwriters,
Yeah.
I'm upset.
I'm also gonna say it also depends on what kind of crowd, what kind of audience you tried to attack throughout your entirety of your career. Drake, he caters mostly to the female rec, so it don't matter. Like to the women, I could tell her every time she put it on, he didn't write that, he didn't write. She don't give a fuck.
Bro, Drake doesn't have not one classic freestyle at no radio station.
He don't.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Nah, unless you count the joint he did in England with
Oh, the-
Central
oh,
C.
the-
There's a bad London niggas will say that's a classic,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you know I'm talking about barred up, kicking.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He does. That's not what he does. Like
that's
we
true.
want people to be something they not.
But let me ask you this though, from your perspective, does it seem like he want that top spot?
Yo, his
Man,
I
best,
feel like a lot of people feel
his
like
first record was best I ever had. That's like it. Like
Yeah.
I didn't even come out trying to be.
I don't even look at him like that type of artist. You know
Nah.
what I'm saying? Like same like I guess like the J. Cole situation with like J. Cole's whole base is like based on I'm the best, can't nobody mess with me, and then he backed out of the battle and apologized. Like I could see people getting kind of angry with that because he's a lyricist, right? And we've known him to write his own shit and go on the radio early on and get busy and get on features and smoke niggas. So I can understand coming from somebody like that, but like Drake,
all right, let me
finding out like Jay didn't write his own rhymes,
Yeah,
that
that's
will kind of be crazy. Jada,
so let me put it to y'all like this,
Nas,
right?
But even them, it's like it's still entertainment.
So what if Drake ain't write the Duppy joint that he put out against Pusha T?
He probably didn't.
What if he ain't write the Kendrick this?
Probably didn't.
He don't. That doesn't lose points for you. I mean, family. If he didn't write Family Matters, you'd be like, whatever.
I wasn't that impressed anyway.
That's because this shit dropped. We have your real time.
We had me
It
on
dropped
real
right
time.
at, you had 5 minutes to process it.
Yo,
before Kendrick dropped.
About
He was mad. He was
What
like,
happened?
we can't have Rain up here no more.
Oh nah.
Rain ain't want to rewind the joint.
I was like, yo,
I was
Rain.
having a hip hop moment.
Yo, but I was thinking of it from the perspective of if we drop 2 videos, the views is gonna be crazy.
And I'm over here really trying to have I'm trying to have a hip hop moment. I forgot it was a business.
No, but I'm glad you did that though, because a lot of people in the comments were like, damn, yo, like this was our real reaction at home. Like, did you read the comments on
Nah,
the video?
man, I don't
You
read
should read them. People are dying laughing because they like, yo, like he had the same reaction I had when Kendrick dropped, right?
Right.
So it was like a real moment.
Right.
So I can't be mad at it,
Yeah,
but
that's
it
what I
was
wanted.
funny because
I
in the
love
moment,
real
I'm like,
moments.
no, Rain, chill. You know what I'm saying? But yo, let me ask y'all this. So J. Cole dropped a new joint.
You heard the new Cole joint?
I did. Damn, and I shouldn't have mentioned Cole. And that's like I'm firing on her.
The grippy
Yeah.
joint.
I heard
You heard grippy?
Yeah.
The grippy joint.
That ain't him.
Yo, I think everybody collectively, like 5 seconds into his verse, was like, nah.
You know what's crazy? It's like Kendrick put witchcraft on this shit.
No, he
I know.
did it.
Bro.
I don't even think we would have liked that had
Bro,
he
I'm
not.
just saying, think of it. Kendrick drops the bomb. He claims the big 3 for himself. Cole's first record is Grippy. Drake's first record is with Sexxy Red rapping on BBL Drizzy. It's like, this is your first offering since Son dropped the bomb.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Kind of crazy. It's
I
like-
don't know how they didn't think that it was gonna look worse for them from that's their first effort since the battle.
Since Son dropped the bomb on them, it looks
Drake probably thought that he was
crazy.
being funny.
He was late on that,
But
and I did like the idea. I wasn't mad at
He
that.
should have
verse.
did that in the
super
battle.
dope.
He should have did it in the battle
He shoulda did it in the
and be like Metro, give me my 10K.
Uh-huh.
And he should have told Metro send him his 10K.
Send him 10K.
Yeah.
That'd have been slick.
But it was too much going
was a
on.
lot.
It was too much going on with that shit.
But yeah, Grippy ain't it.
But speaking of the collabs,
I
yo,
believe he's from the Ville though. I believe
Grippy is
I believe he'll come back.
yo, do you think that people are more mad at Sexxy Red's verse on the BBL Drizzy joint than Drake's?
I'm gonna be honest. My favorite part of that song is "We Go Together." Tell them hoes we go together. I like the hook.
I still have
I
yet
like
to
the
hear
hook.
the album. I
I'm
gotta
gonna
listen.
be honest. I was in the gym and I listened to that joint and I just let the whole album play.
Yeah, you
I
see-
listened to Sexxy Red in the gym.
You seen Sexxy Red take out the belt on WWE?
Nah.
Yo, they had her on WWE like the other day, yo.
She fought on
Nah,
that?
she didn't fight. She was arguing. I don't know who the other wrestler was, but she was like arguing with some other wrestler, and then she like pulled out, and they like revealed she had a belt. Now everybody want to see her fight.
That's
You
crazy.
know what I'm saying?
I like Sexxy Red. She ratchet as hell.
Chess and Rock fought.
Oh yeah, I see Chess jump off the top turnbuckle, yo. I'm not
They
gonna
should have
lie.
threw an elbow, so I just feel like niggas caught them.
They
Nah, Chess. I think it looked like he was. You know when niggas be like this when they
It
jump
looked
off
like
the
it's
bed
like-
with their kids.
What it looked like to me was like, yo, go ahead, what? You can jump, I'm gonna catch you. But I was dumb hype watching them niggas do that
Yo,
shit. Like, it was fire.
it was literally like that, like he just said.
Like, go
Yo, you
on.
know Chess young because I was sitting there when I saw him jump.
But
I'm
imagine
like,
how dope that, like, just think of how dope that is for them.
Yeah,
Like, to
that's
be wrestling fans and being able to do that. That
yeah,
shit was
nah,
fire.
that's ill.
And shouts to DNA arguing with the ref.
nah.
Yo, you
I
see?
knew my son D wasn't jumping off no
He not- he not
Yo, when you
jumping
reach a certain age, you be thinking about your ankle.
Yeah, you like, nigga, yeah,
Yeah,
this
yo,
is
it's over.
risky.
Yo,
Two wild niggas that didn't care, that niggas jump.
yo, Rain, do you see the Lizzo thing?
I did.
Yo, so for those of y'all that don't know out there, South Park had an episode about Ozempic. And they're basically like playing off the fact that like Ozempic is supposed to be for people with type 2 diabetes.
Right.
But all the rich people keep buying all the Ozempic and people either can't afford it or they can't get it because everyone's taking it as like a weight loss
Right.
drug, which is crazy because I'm not putting no needle in me if I don't have to. That's
Get the
crazy.
BBL pills. I'm telling you.
Nah, that's crazy, yo. I'd rather jog, yo. I'd rather jog. That's crazy. So Lizzo did a real time reaction to it where like she didn't see the episode, but she was like, people keep telling me the South Park did something about me.
I saw that.
So she laughed it off, but I'm like, P was like, yo, there's pain behind them tears,
It's
yo.
pain. It's pain because it's real.
Cause they keep fat shaming her, bro.
Huh?
Yo, but she went to the NBA
No,
game with it.
every time her name comes up, she gets fat shamed.
She need to get in shape, my nigga.
Yo, think about it like this.
Listen, she got to get in shape, my nigga. Like, listen, we're going to keep it all the way real. Like, being fat is unhealthy, my nigga. It's unhealthy.
But women encourage other women to look at themselves as beautiful no matter how they look.
All right, well, next. All right, so I'm going to do this. Next time you see a girl in the street, be like, yo, you're so
You look
beautiful.
like
You look like
Lizzo.
Lizzo.
She's like, wow.
See if they take it as a compliment.
They're not.
They're not going to take it as a compliment.
Yo,
But if I were to say something around another group of women, they'd be like, you crazy as hell. Lizzo looks amazing.
Right, and you look like her.
Like, that's what
nah,
I'm
they're
saying.
gonna be mad at
Men
you.
hold each other accountable. If I start getting fat, he be like, boy, you getting fat.
No, listen.
Yo, we do
One
that.
of the things that made me get in shape was, yo, shout out to my man Mark. Cause this nigga Mark ain't seen me in some years. I seen that nigga, this nigga said, God damn, you done got fat, nigga. You look crazy. The fuck you been eating? Like, yo, and it started laughing. Nigga had me feeling terrible. I said, oh, now I gotta get it. I'm like this, like, I gotta get my shit together.
Yeah.
Nigga start wearing hoodies every day in the summertime.
I'm not gonna lie.
got
I told
right.
both of y'all, like, yo, this pod is getting crazy. We getting mad views on Instagram. It's over. I jogged this morning.
You jogged it? Yeah,
That's
come on,
over,
my
son.
nigga, let's go.
I'm not.
But ain't
I
nothing wrong with
going out
encouraging
like
Lizzo. Like, yo, listen, it's like, yo, sweetheart, just get in shape. Nigga willing to help you. What you need? You need a trainer, a nutritionist. What do you need? Niggas is willing to sit down with you and get to the goal.
that. Yo, let me ask you.
If for nothing else, just so we can see you live longer and continue being great.
Yeah.
That's true.
What
You
my
know,
son
they gonna knock in
say, I
nobody.
just lost 100 pounds. I'm
Damn.
trying to live.
Trying to live.
That's a fact.
Yeah, let me ask y'all this, right? Why is it that we on the pod and we always talk about words we can't say on YouTube, but South Park is on TV and they get away with everything, yo?
Sweet niggas.
No, but yo, South Park has I forget what there's like a certain law where like if you make a parody of something, you can actually like talk about it on TV without getting sued. I forget what the law. If you in watching the shit and you in the comments, let us know what the name of the law is. I forget what it is, but I remember they were talking about it with Family Guy, like why you can't sue Cartoon Network or the creators of Family Guy or whatever for defamation. You know what I'm
Because it's a
saying?
parody, 'cause it's funny.
It's a parody. It's like a parody law, and I guess it's the same thing with South Park. But they be going in, yo.
No, them niggas is ruthless.
Yo, did you see the South Park the quarantine special?
Nah, I ain't
Yo,
see
they
that.
dropped a 3-part movie about the quarantine during the quarantine, yo.
I gotta go watch.
Nah, it was ruthless.
I love
yo.
edgy
You know what
comedy.
I'm saying?
No.
I love that shit because motherfuckers is too sensitive, man. It's too sensitive. It's gotta lighten up.
Yo, Rain, you from the Bronx, right?
Right. Fayetteville, the Bronx, both.
Yeah.
Yo, so we was having a talk
Okay.
about J-Lo. You know what's going on with J-Lo right
No.
now?
No clue.
So she's about to lose her Las Vegas residency because it ain't selling nothing.
Mm.
So it sparked the whole conversation. You know, we talk about artists how like, you know, usually in hip hop it's a young sport.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you hot while you young, and there's a few people that will grow to be older, and the
Legacy
fans will
artists.
still treat them as such.
Legacy artists.
Exactly. I didn't know that a lot of people don't like J-Lo. You know what I'm saying? From y'all perspective, is that the case? Because I would think that J-Lo would sell out.
No, I don't think that J-Lo. I don't think people don't like J-Lo. I just don't know if she has enough hit records to hold a legacy,
A
a
resident.
residency.
I don't
I think that's
so
all it is.
either.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's a thing that we don't like her.
Like
What's-
even
what's
I
the
don't even
records?
know. Like yeah, I
What
don't
are the
even know
records?
what
Jenny
joints
from the
I would
Block,
be coming.
I'm Real.
When I think of like her hip hop ish records.
Like what? Name
She don't got no ballads, does she?
Name anything. Name 5 records.
Ain't it funny? Jenny from the Block.
Ain't it funny? Jenny from the Block, I'm Real.
What's the joint with CADD high? What's that?
I have no
Fly
clue.
by red line Testarossa. You know
I
what I'm
have
talking
no
about?
clue what that
That's
is.
the
Neither
nigga
do
Cadillac
I.
Tar from Murder
Oh,
Inc.
Cadillac
Oh,
Tar,
that's
that's
Ain't
it.
It Funny.
That's Ain't It Funny.
Yeah, it is Ain't It Funny.
Ain't It Funny? I'm Real and
Damn.
Jenny from the Block.
Damn, yo, we only know 3 J-Lo
Right, you can't hold a
songs.
residency with 3 records.
Nah,
man.
you can't.
J-Lo a Bronx legend?
Yeah, fuck yeah. What
Absolutely.
do you mean?
For modeling, dancing.
Fly girl, she's
just
a fly girl, man. movies.
She's better at dancing than singing though, huh?
She has good movies too.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all might laugh at me,
She had a couple joints.
but enough.
DJ enough?
No,
the
the
movie.
J-Lo
Oh, the
movie.
movie.
Enough.
I'm like, what we talking about?
DJ enough. Is he from the Bronx?
Is he from the Bronx? I think he from New York. He might be from the Bronx. I don't know enough from.
Yo, the concept of like DV, and then like training mad hard in self-defense and karate till you could whoop a nigga out was mad crazy. to
Crazy.
me.
That shit was crazy.
I was like, yo, I never even thought about this.
That was a
Like,
good
your
joint.
girl could secretly be
Nah,
taking
that's
kung
one of them
fu.
ones.
Right, and fuck you up. That's what I'm saying. She in that movie made noise. That's like a cult classic, man.
It is.
Is J-Lo have enough of a good acting career for her to be rated high as an actress?
Don't she have like a new movie out, like some space shit? Some shit on Netflix.
It's over.
Maybe it's new, right? So she got some new shit out.
I think you've proven the point. We can only name 3 J-Lo
No, it's
songs.
brand
We don't
new.
name her new
No, it's
movie or
brand
something.
new. Like we gonna give J-Lo some credit, man. J-Lo new movie. I'm googling it because we gonna show her some love because she from the Bronx. J-Lo's new movie is called This Is Me.
And what's
This
it
Is
about?
Me Now.
What's it about?
It's like some AI shit, right? A narrative-driven odyssey tells the story of Jennifer Lopez's journey to love through her own eyes.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
gonna
a
lie, I'm not
documentary
watching that.
joint. Nah, I'm not watching.
I'm not watching.
This
This
is-
is so
That's super quiet.
the seats in that joint in the movie theater is going to be the same amount of seats at the residency for that joint.
Nah, son.
While we still talking about New York,
Netflix Atlas. It's Netflix Atlas is the movie.
I don't even like the name,
Atlas.
bro.
It's called Atlas.
Oh, I thought it was called Netflix.
No, it's
just
Atlas.
just Atlas.
It's just Atlas. That's what I was talking about. But then she also has the documentary.
And you gonna watch it? Yeah.
I was watching it.
Just go like this and keep it moving.
I was watching it. I got distracted, but I was watching it.
speaking
Say-
of New York, I want to speak on my son French Montana.
All right.
So French.
He got the highest stream record to ever come out of New York.
Oh,
ever.
word? Let's go.
You know what?
French
Yeah.
Montana.
Do you know what song it is?
It's something wild. Am I clapping too soon?
Nah, it's
Nah, it's
unforgettable with him and Sway Lee.
Oh, that shit is hard.
yeah, that's fire.
Let's go, French.
I'm gonna be real with you. French Montana has a way of doing this, yo. He got hit records that I didn't know was his record.
Oh, I
Because
knew that was his record.
I hear it in a movie or something, and I only hear like the hook part or something. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people was mad at. They like, yo, that shouldn't count because, like Sway Lee is the whole reason
Nah,
the
that
song
shit
is hot.
count, my nigga. If I put it together, I called this nigga to get on, and I got the I made it happen, whatever. And I put it on my album and promoted it with confidence.
Do you ever hear French tell the story about how he got the record?
Nah.
He said he was in the studio with Sway Lee and they were just playing joints and he heard it and was like, y'all ain't doing nothing with that? And it was like,
Yeah,
just took it.
let me get that.
I'm like, Sway Lee could have had a
that says a lot
had
about
crazy
his, that says a
joint
lot
for
about
himself.
his ear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That says a lot about his ear, nigga. He heard it.
Yo, French is one of them artists that's like an executive producer artist to me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, because like, okay, this is the first time I ever heard French. I knew him because I'd seen him like kind of battle in Fight Club and because of the Cocaine City DVDs, right? And he had the interview with AZ Faison back in the day on Cocaine City.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew who he was, but I never heard his songs. Yo, he got before 50 Cent dropped Curtis. You know the song I Still Will with Akon. Yo, he got the project file, the Pro Tools file, whatever, from his man was the engineer or something like that. And he took 50's verses off and put his on it and put it in the beginning of the Cocaine City DVD. And I was like, yo, who is this nigga? Why does this nigga have an ache? That was like my introduction to him.
Oh, word. See, I
Yeah.
remember him when he was battling
So
at the
do I.
Fight Club and shit.
Yeah.
And we had the same barber when I had hair. Shouts to Zadi.
Where's French from?
The Bronx.
Oh, he's from the Bronx too? You said speaking of New York. You ain't say speaking of the Bronx.
Speaking of the
So I ain't-
Bronx,
I ain't know
man.
you
Yeah,
from the
my
Bronx.
fault. Speaking of that,
Yeah, French is a Bronx legend.
French always have a hit every summer.
Yeah, let's go.
But there's a lot of stuff going on with the streaming game. You know that Tyler the Creator's Wolf just hit 1 billion streams.
Incredible.
The crazy thing is none of the songs that you know from Tyler the Creator are even on Wolf.
Wow.
The 2 biggest songs on
What
there
songs do we know from Tyler?
is Yonkers. I feel like that's the first song most people say. You know the joint with Ain't the Cockroach.
Right.
The black,
That's
the
early,
black and
early,
white
that's
joint.
early Tyler though.
Yeah, but that was that was viral before we knew what viral was. It was like, oh shit, who's this? I was tapped into Odd Future before, so I knew of him, but I think that's the first time most people knew. But yo, the biggest songs on Wolf are Damo 23, which I think most people haven't even heard. And it's
not most people, because a billion motherfuckers heard this shit.
And IFHY.
Right.
But see, I like Tyler, but him on an album that like I would not guess that was his most popular album, right?
I wouldn't guess. I really like the album he did with Drama. What was it called? Call Me When You Make It Home. Is that what it's called? Call Me When You Get Lost or something. Call Me If You Get Lost.
Yeah, he's real creative. I like him.
That album is tough.
I like Tyler.
But this.
Congratulations, man.
But him.
That's super dope.
That says a lot about like the world we're living in, where everybody's like everything is subscription based. A lot of fans are in their own pocket. Like it's nothing collectively that we all enjoy at the same time. So it's no Rap City, it's no 106 in Park. It's nothing that we can like. It's no Source magazine. So we all are introduced to music through these different small pockets, right? And it's dope because you could build, if a new artist could build their fan base and, you know, still be under the radar and shit. And, you know, you could get shit like this happening where somebody streams 1 billion, the album stream has 1 billion streams. And then it's like, your circle might not even know who this artist is.
Yep.
Some people be like, yo, Tyler still makes music? You'll get that.
Yeah.
So that's I don't know, I'm kind of iffy about that.
I wish I would tell Ring, y'all got this new joint, me and Tyler. He might be like,
yeah, I love Tyler.
The majority been like, anybody in the world you could have got, you got Tyler.
Right, they wouldn't get it.
No, you have mad fans. You have 500,000 Instagram followers right after that joint drop. Yo, the funny thing about Tyler, I was thinking about it, like, his core audience is a little younger than us, right? So it's funny that when I hear younger people, when they talk about hip hop, they always tell us to get out of here with all this older stuff. But if you think about it now, honestly, Tyler is becoming like an older artist. He's been around for years.
Right.
And it's like, when I see the younger crowd talk about him hitting 1 billion streams, it's, oh, he's one of the GOATs. He's one of the greatest, da-da-da-da-da.
Well, I mean, it's like, they don't know what they like. Nobody knows what they like.
Yeah, word.
Like, and then like, that's just because people are loud, that doesn't mean they're the majority.
Right.
So when you hear like, yo, people say, oh, you gotta appeal to the kids, or yo, that shit played out, the kids don't like it, man, the kids are in their pocket. You think motherfuckers turn 40 and stop listening to music?
Yeah. No.
Like,
I said yeah, but
like what do you think all like Nas fans are doing today? You think they're just at home in silence?
Just waiting for Nas.
Do you think they're just at home like this? Like, no music. We don't want to hear music. No, nigga, whoever you are, whatever age you are, it's somebody that's willing to listen to you at any age. It's just the experience. Like, what are you rapping about? Does your experience that you're putting through the music match somebody's experience that they're going through? And it'll work.
Just speaking of people being willing to listen to you as they grow older, yo, my man Alfonso Ribeiro, Carlton from Fresh Prince, man.
Oh, what about him? So
basically, he been in the news recently because he had made a statement in an interview where he was like, I get typecasted as Carlton. That's my life. Right. He was like, because they were like, why ain't you been in any like newer movies, TV shows, anything? He was like, yo, I'll be trying. And he was like, I'll get there, do a good job, and they'll be like, sorry, we just think of you as Carlton. That's not gonna work. And I'm like, that even Jaleel White, Steve Urkel, even he got roles in little movies that I seen over, not no huge joints, but he got little roles in movies and stuff like that. And people will be like, oh, that's Urkel, whatever.
Right.
I'm like, damn, he can't even get love like that.
Right, that's crazy.
So after that, what did he say on Twitter about Tyler Perry?
He said they asked Tyler to revive his career. It was like, you need to get next to Tyler, he'll get you right. He basically was like, man, get Tyler the fuck out. I'm not working with him.
Sounds like he's the problem, man.
He said it in less offensive language, but you knew what he was saying.
Yeah.
When he said it, right?
Sounds like he's the problem.
Do you think if you seen him in a movie now, would you be like, oh, that's Carlton? Would you not be able to see the character, or you think he could?
It just depends how good can you pull off the character that you're actually playing, right? I think that would be the thing. Like, is your new character convincing, or are you looking like Carlton?
I definitely do think, however, the media, like even with music, however you come out, people do not. As a Disney kid, they never want you to grow up.
Not necessarily, because if you think of like somebody who was typecast early, Lorenz Tate, you could not unsee O-Dog for a very long time.
Yeah, but that's a great role.
But it took him a minute to break out of it. He had to do shit that was like completely opposite, like Love Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like he had to get on some smooth jazz man shit. He had to keep fucking around and keep trying and keep pushing for it. Even if it means like, yo man, shoot your own shit. You get some, like put your shit together and shoot your own shit and start knocking the doors down. People make too many excuses for me.
Facts. Yo, who are some of the actors that no matter how many different roles you see them in, you like they kill every character. Like you don't even think like example I give is Samuel L. Jackson. When I watched Pulp Fiction, I was like, oh my God. But when I watched Django, it felt completely different. When I seen him in Star Wars, I wasn't like, why is Samuel L. Jackson in Star Wars? I was like, Mace Windu, he got the purple lightsaber. That's crazy.
He really be the same nigga every time,
Yeah,
but
I
it
know.
still be different. I mean Denzel,
Yeah.
Will Smith. Just going outside of like the black community, Edward Norton.
Yo, you ever seen Primal Fear?
Yeah, he's really like.
Son, have you
he's
seen
really one of
Primal
the
Fear?
greatest.
Mm-hmm.
Primal Fear came out after American History X.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yo, the first time I ever seen him was in Primal Fear, and I thought the character was actually like mentally challenged. Yo.
Right.
I was like, damn, like dude's killing this role. And then in the end, when he not even
Right.
he was playing the whole time, and then
Right.
I seen American History X after that.
Right.
It was like,
And then you got to check out the 25th Hour. You got to check out Birdman. Fight Club.
Fight Club, yeah. Everybody seen that.
Same with Cuba Gooding though.
Oh, he's good too. Like when he did
He's
Radio.
ill.
Oh yeah, Radio.
He's
That
ill.
was crazy.
I feel like that was his defining role.
It
for us
was.
to
He smoked
know
that.
he could really act.
Like he smoked that. It's a few people like that though, man. It's some motherfuckers
Some
that's
dope
ill.
people out here.
What's my lady name though? Who did Fences with Denzel?
I don't know her name.
Nah, come
I don't
on.
think I seen Fences.
I know exactly who he's talking about.
Viola.
Yeah,
Oh, Viola
word.
Davis. Yeah.
She's
She's
crazy.
fire.
crazy.
We said this on an earlier pod, but who I have as the GOAT, because I feel like he's the most dynamic in different roles, is Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's crazy.
I seen him in 200 different roles playing a different person.
He's
Believable.
crazy.
Crazy.
He's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's up there. It's
Um,
hard for me to say it was the best, but
yo, last thing I want to talk about on the pod today, man. What's up with Sean Kingston, man?
I don't know what's going on. Oh, but I just shot a movie also. I just want to slip.
Oh, what was it literally? What
yeah,
movie you
it's a
shot?
movie called Slide.
Slide?
Yeah,
You filmed it in Atlanta?
yeah. It's dope.
So what is it? Is it a Tubi joint? It's a Paramount picture?
It's
What's
a
going
Peacock
on?
exclusive.
Okay.
So
What's it about?
it's about these these wives, these ladies who get married and they wind up, stepping out on their husbands and kind of like creating a playhouse where they could kind of go take their side men too.
Don't tell me you in a freaky ass role, Ray.
Nah, I don't have a freaky role. I might have a sex scene and a couple kissing scenes, but it's light. What shit light?
Yo, let me ask you this, right? I seen a
But
post.
shouts to my man Mark, but it's everybody that was involved with the movie, Sam, Crystal Smith, Crystal Dog,
You got butt
Jock
naked
Reese,
and sexy.
Did I
Yeah,
get
you,
butt
you
naked?
can't just
I didn't
brush
get-
over that real quick. My man did a sex scene
Hey,
in a
like,
Peacock movie.
You gotta see when it come out.
Yo,
man.
I'm not gonna lie, niggas be having the baddies on top of them grabbing titties, kissing and all of that. I be like, yo, how does he do that?
You gotta
Yo,
get it like in the
Yeah.
movie.
you gotta
I
tell
don't-
this shit to relax.
I don't.
Shouts to my man Mark, Money Mark.
I don't
He
want to
directed
mess you
it,
up
man.
at this, but basically, like, so I seen it was like I don't know if it was a meme or like a video explaining like sex scenes in movies, and it showed like
Oh, like the dude holding the cameraman's legs.
It showed it from the like production aspect,
Right.
And it was just like he wasn't even with the joint. Like he said, he was.
Nah,
holding the
that's not
cameraman's
how
legs.
I be seeing my.
You talking about the ones where they actually
I'm talking
touch it.
about the
Yeah,
like,
yeah. No, I think that one was like the camera facing the guy, so he's trying to get his point of view from the woman.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't do no shit like that.
I was just about to say.
Nah, don't
you
play
wasn't
with me
holding
like
no
that.
cameraman legs.
I wasn't holding
Camera
no
woman legs.
I wasn't holding nobody's legs. You know what I'm saying?
So, yo, what I was getting to was, so Sean Kingston, right? He's currently locked up in Cali. He's about to be extradited to Florida. They got him on $500K for jewelry fraud. They got his mom's locked up, and they said him and his mom stole a Cadillac worth $160K. So they saying it's bad for him, and he's out of there. Like he might be doing some real time for that.
It's crazy.
What's your Cause you heard about the situation too, P. Right? Like, how do you, like, why are these? Well, first of all, we all know like entertainment industry is a myth, right?
Right.
We know Sean Kingston. I forget who he was signed to, but he got his deal through MySpace back in like the early 2000s, and he had a couple big hit records, but Tory Lanez started off as his artist. You know what I'm saying? Clearly,
I never knew that.
yeah, Tory Lanez was his artist before he, you know what I'm saying, went out and started singing and stuff like that. He had him
I
as
think
a
my man
rapper.
Trav was connected to him in some way too.
Oh, Trav, word?
Yeah.
So,
Shout out to Trav.
I feel like when you see a lot of artists get jammed up for stuff like this, does it make you feel like they on some bullshit, or like the industry is a myth and they have to do stuff like this to keep up their image? If you want to stay in the Benzes, you want to stay on the
I don't
Jets.
think the industry's a myth. I just think it all depends on what era you came out in. Like right now, I feel like a lot of the people that we've grown up on, if they were to come out in today's era, they would flourish. Like the
'Cause there's way more
hottest
money
niggas,
now.
Way more money.
Right.
Like they came out in a bootleg era, LimeWire, Bear Share.
Bear Share.
You go outside, the chink selling your joint. Like it's no more of that. That is obsolete. Now I'm getting all of my money. People are ridding out the labels, everything. Like I feel like Rockefeller today, best group, they would be like the best group, Dipset, all of those type
You got
of
to
groups.
factor in streaming though, because you lose a lot of money through streaming.
Yeah, but
You know what
you
I'm saying? You
still
still could eat, but
If you're not in a 360 deal, though, I would
nobody's
imagine-
bootlegging your streams though.
no, you're right.
You
You're right.
lost that money in its entirety. You
Right.
didn't even get that.
Right.
So even though I'm getting a small percentage on streaming, I'm still getting my money though.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. I think in that case, I mean, it's hard to say without knowing exactly the ins and
Right.
outs of it. But what I will say is, I think a lot of artists should get out of their head and stop trying to uphold the image if you don't got the paper to. Like, just grind it out, man, and figure it out. Like you don't have to be stealing cars and stealing jewelry and doing fraud to try to keep up with
Word.
the image. Like, yo, I'm telling you, man, one thing we gotta realize is like when you die, people forget you. And I think if people realize how fast people forget you, you'll stop living for other people.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
that is
like,
a fact.
You don't gotta front, man. Like, be who you are, living your truth, man. If you fucked up and you gotta drive around in a Honda Accord, just do that shit till you get back on your feet. Like, don't put it all out there to be trying to impress a motherfucker who really don't even care about you.
They really
If
don't.
they cared about you, you wouldn't have to be living like that. They'll be helping you. Fuck the image.
Rain, I feel like that was a perfect mic drop moment.
Yes, sir.
Mike.
So with that being said, don't quote me.
Don't quote me.
Yes, sir.